Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got another movie review for you. This one is from 2016 from Park Chan-wook. It is called The Handmaiden. All right, guys, before we start, I just want to say, if you're watching, please comment, like, and subscribe. We need that. We need that.
Okay.
So it gets the video up in like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like,
get you.
When people comment, it pops up in the feeds and all that.
The algorithm.
So please, if you're watching, and thank you for watching, please comment, like, and subscribe.
Just comment a middle finger emoji all the time.
Yeah, we don't care if you rip on us, whatever you have to do. Just comment. We
might care.
I might care.
Well, please do that, honestly.
It might get deleted,
but thank you.
You might get angry reactions, but you know.
Right. All right. Well, let's get into this movie, The Handmaiden. Let me read the plot. A woman is hired as a handmaiden to a Japanese heiress, but secretly she is involved in a plot to defraud her. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this movie's pretty...
But then there's like a whole nother secret plot where they're like, she's already in on it and they're counting her.
There's several twists.
There's like 4 different big twists.
But at first glance, it's an erotic psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Like period drama.
Power to the lesbians.
But it's really more of a romance at its heart. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost everything he does, I feel like, is like a weird look at a romance movie.
Yeah.
Even Old Boy, like
crazy stuff going on around it.
Yeah, it's like
it's an elaborate story to get to the...
How can I make the most bizarre, that's like a love story movie possible?
Right. Yeah, but here, set in 1930s Korea prior to World War II, it starts off with Suk-hee leaving home to move into the estate of a Japanese heiress as her handmaiden. And then we later found out she's part of a much larger scheme to defraud her and rob her of her money.
Yeah, they want to like get her inheritance.
And by putting her in an insane asylum. But this movie, you can't take anything at face value because once you buy into something, they reveal more information.
Just like Shrek, it's an onion. There's layers.
Right. Yeah. No, they reveal more information.
Before.
Though, you know what I mean? Like, they just keep revealing more and twisting. More twists. It's like... look what we didn't show you to begin with all the time. You know what I mean? Like, look at this information we withheld. You fool. Yeah, right?
Yeah, they multiple times like go back to a scene like, this is what you missed.
Yeah,
like,
from a different perspective. Right. But it is good. It is good. There's always a next twist and more information being revealed. Always have you thinking back to earlier scenes and stuff. You know what I mean?
But just like all of his stuff, it's extremely well made, and you know it's his if you watch it. Like, if you've seen any of his stuff, you would know. Like,
he's got a style.
Yeah.
It's too complex and convoluted to like break it all down.
Yeah.
But
there's so many things happening.
And it's very long.
In the story, yeah.
But there's a lot of double crossing and by the Count and Suk-hee to get the heiress to get her money. They plan on making him fall in love with her or her fall in love with him.
Yeah.
And then they're going to put her in an insane asylum, but
double cross and put the handmaiden
in the asylum. But then
the two females are in love.
So they double cross him, which is
it's a long con. Like,
it is.
She's already in the asylum, and they're like, oh yeah, she's gonna rot in there. And then like after the fact, they're like, gotcha.
Yeah,
they kind of lost me when it got to that point.
Me a little bit too. A little bit,
When she's in there and just like chilling and just bites into rice thing and like, I can escape with this. I'm like, come on.
When they're eating dinner, I was like, all right, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
So it's like 4 years later, she's just getting out. Like, we made it, honey.
No, but it is good though. I mean,
and there's always stuff in his movies you don't see in other stuff, like reading the smut for the guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
so bizarre.
It's so
subplot.
creepy, and you're just like, this is so.
Which really,
off-putting.
it really doesn't have anything to. Like, it doesn't affect the rest of the movie, really.
Not
but
a lot.
It's just this very weird, like, specific
detail.
Yeah.
Where she...
That, like, her job, her whole life was just reading porno stories to weird old businessmen.
Exactly. And then acting out some of the stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it was very bizarre.
It was the build to, like, throwing the books in the water, and being like, that's their... showing their love, and...
Yeah.
Like a beautiful scene.
It is, yeah. Good point. Yeah, when she does it, she does it for her.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, because they're so in love, you know? And they make love. You remember that scene?
I remember all those scenes.
I don't want to get too perverted here, but that was the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I'm kidding. It was a really. It's just such a passionate movie. You know what I mean? It's like kind of beautiful in a way. But
they really up like. It's always very awkward between them, because like it's like a secret romance. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so even when they start like kissing and like stuff, it's super awkward.
Yeah, because apparently she's teaching her.
Yeah, it's very weird.
She's teaching her. Yeah, let me just teach you how to bang and all that. You know,
I'll teach you how to scissor real quick.
right. They start off kissing and then they actually go through the whole.
But then the whole
gamut.
when it starts, she's like, "I'll teach you how to love like whatever the count is what," and it's like, wait a minute, that's
His
not how
movies
that
are made for like such a specific. It seems like such a specific crowd. Because imagine watching this with like your parents, being like, "Check this movie out."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Family game night. Like, let's finish with the Handmaiden.
Yeah. And then cut to like an hour in, two chicks
After
doing
like
it hard.
50 minutes, you'd be like, let's switch to something else. We'll watch Dumb and Dumber or something.
Yeah. The ending is beautiful though, because like the bad guys end up killing each other.
Yeah.
And then they end up together on a boat, in love, and just it's a really happy ending. Yeah, who would have thought? You know what I mean?
It took a lot to get there.
It did. It really
They did get there.
Happily ever after.
It seemed like there was probably an easier route to where they got there.
That's very, very true.
I said Park Chan-wook. He's a legend because Old Boy and that whole trilogy of movies.
Yep.
Did Thirst, which I watched recently, loved it. Snowpiercer, and then his new movie Decision to Leave is good, but pretty mild like compared to his other output. And then I was like, honestly, for me, it was kind of like another movie like Doubt, where it was very well done, but like I didn't necessarily care all that much.
I personally didn't either. I found it was beautiful,
but
and
it
stuff,
had a lot of things in it that Doubt didn't have.
right.
Mostly attractive naked Asians.
Scissoring.
They did a better and more compelling setting / time period for me personally than Doubt. And then
it was
Park Chan-wook's like vision and like his style.
Oh, it's beautiful. He always shoots it so beautiful. Yeah. Everything's fully realized just perfectly. You know?
So basically, it's just Korean Doubt for me.
What a great analogy. Yeah.
Anybody watching this review, take the Korean Doubt.
No, but it is good. I don't know if I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it to a specific person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But is there anything else you guys want to add on this movie?
I mean, there's so much in it. It's hard to even break down.
All right, you guys want to get to ratings?
Sure.
Okay. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6.
I gave it an 8.
Ooh, okay.
Because I gave Doubt a 7, and I said this had some stuff Doubt didn't have, so I had to rate it better.
Okay. Would you guys say watch this ASAP, watch it whenever, or skip it?
Whenever. Because if I say watch it ASAP, I feel like I'm going to put it on a list.
Yeah, right.
You're saying it for one reason.
I would say watch it whenever, too. What do you think, Joe?
I think whenever.
If I was talking to Joe, watch it ASAP.
Yeah. You just told me to fast forward, and then...
Yeah, I'll just give you the timestamps.
Yeah.
And you would have
Right.
given
I'm
it a
watching for 2
9.
minutes, I'd be done, and then...
Right, we're a bunch of pervs.
Well,
but it's
so a very particular itch of Joe's scratched, if you know what I mean.
a super good movie, well made, but it's so not for
Everybody.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. All right, guys, we got the quote game. Joe's got a movie quote. We got to guess it. What do you got, Joe?
I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
I feel like I just watched that not long ago. Maybe.
Maybe.
If it's too hard, I can give a different one.
I have no idea.
Ocean's 11? I don't know.
No idea.
No guess. It's Scarface.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Ah, I didn't watch that just recently.
Oh.
That's
I
fine.
can
We've
give a
both
different
seen
one.
it.
It's
It's
pretty
fine.
obscure, so.
That's fine. No. That's fine.
Yeah, it's
That's fair game.
Okay.
Shame.
You got a point.
Point for Joe.
I won't get it anyway. You can say it, but I won't
Joe's
get
on the board.
it. It won't show up on the board.
That's our review for The Handmaiden, guys.
Is there a score anymore? I don't even know what's happening.
No, we changed it.
That's our review for The Handmaiden. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.